I want to talk about the myth of Young Thug, because I used to hear so much shit about you. I heard that you was protecting the city of Atlanta, basically, after Katrina. Because it was people coming into the city, they was robbing folks and like killing folks, and you was on some like superhero Avengers shit, like protecting the city of Atlanta.
Who'd you hear you be getting your information from about me?
All these myths. Urban legend.
I honestly don't think nobody told you that.
I promise you.
I think you just think that. Like,
no, man.
Now you can look at somebody like, yeah, I bet this nigga had the fucking whole world.
You know what? Yeah, so that, let me ask you this.
I promise you I heard that,
Flashing back to that though, right?
Hey, that was actually right though.
Okay,
We're protecting the city?
Yeah. New Orleans boys, them niggas.
That's right.
They tough.
Young Thug has always been an interesting individual, and the fact that he doesn't do any interview adds more to his allure. While doing the media run for his new album Punk, which is currently out now, he stopped by the Breakfast Club and finally confirmed one of the myths that I've been wondering about for a long time. Young Thug defending Atlanta from the New Orleans Goons. This is really a hell of a story, and it really does show what kind of person Young Thug was while he was growing up. Shout out to all the yo-yas on the east side. It's your boy KD. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. In 2005, Hurricane Katrina rocked New Orleans and the whole state of Louisiana. A lot of people in New Orleans were left homeless, and I don't know if you guys remember that time, but the scene down there was crazy. Even Kanye had to even say something about it.
George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call.
In the past few days, America and people have been stepping up to donate money, to do all they can to help people in New Orleans and all over.
So with the hurricane displacing thousands and thousands of peoples from their homes, a lot of people had to relocate into other parts of the United States. Atlanta is not too far away from New Orleans, so a lot of people from the New Orleans area decided to migrate over to Atlanta. At this time, Atlanta was on the up and up. A lot of artists were progressing there during this time. T.I. was out there doing his thing. Ludacris was doing his thing. The South was just on fire at this time. So with Atlanta shining and progressing the way that they are, mixed with people coming from New Orleans, just lost their homes and all of their personal belongings, adding all of that up together turned out to be a recipe for disaster, because it was like dangling a thick piece of meat in front of wolves who haven't eaten in a long time. So apparently a lot of these goons from New Orleans started having hit lists and people that they wanted to target to rob them, extort them, and do all types of other crimes.
Right after Katrina, they had like list of people they wanted to take out in the city, and
they was trying to extort. They were extorting a few people. They really was doing it.
Now, a lot of people were getting hit up during this time. And if you remember, this was really around the time when T.I. got caught up with all those guns. Why do you guys think T.I. had to have all those guns? It was that real in Atlanta. His boy just got hit up not too long before he got caught with those guns. So Atlanta was really turning into a war zone. So with the city in peril, there was one person that a lot of people turned to that were getting hit up, and that person was Young Thug. And here's the crazy thing about this whole story. Young Thug was not the Young Thug we know now. This is obviously Young Thug before rap, but Young Thug was only 13, 14 years old during this whole situation. That means that grown rappers, grown men, grown people in the city were coming to Young Thug for assistance in that gunplay.
This was before rap though.
Yep.
So it ain't as stupid as it would be now.
Mm-hmm.
This was like way before rap. It's like 2007, 8. I'm only like 11, 12. Shoot, just got guns. I probably had my first gun at like 9 or 10.
But they said it was grown rappers coming to you though.
Nah, facts.
Okay.
Facts. lot of big homies coming to me.
That really goes to show a lot, because Young Thug, even though he's very vague in his answers, the fact that he had a reputation at that age to putting in work says a lot about what Young Thug was doing in the streets. So obviously Young Thug's reputation preceded him in the city of Atlanta, and the people that knew about him were coming up to him for help and protection from these goons from New Orleans from taking over the whole city. This was a tale told for so long. Like, I heard about this story for so long, and go watch that interview on The Breakfast Club, by the way. I think it's pretty great. There's times where Young Thug isn't really saying much, but with him not even saying a lot, says a lot. So I think you guys should go check out that whole interview. Young Thug really lived a life that is so interesting, and the things that he went through to get to where he's at now is nothing short of amazing. And with his new album Punk just coming out, just showing what more of an artist Young Thug is. What he has been doing has been literally genre binding since the beginning, and he just keeps it going. He's really a leader of the new school, being responsible for so many artists. It's great to see the position that Young Thug is at right now. But what do you guys think about this story, man? Young Thug protecting all these grown-ass men while he was still a kid himself, had a reputation like he did. He must have put some serious work in the streets. And by the way, what are you guys thinking about Young Thug's new album? Me personally, I really feel like he's showcasing his artistry on this album. It's really dope what Young Thug is doing, and I hope he continues his stride with his music. But yo, thanks for watching this video. I really had to come on here to talk about this situation because the myth has finally been confirmed. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here.